Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Mike from sneakerhistory.com, and we are back with another video. Guys, thank you so much for dropping by once again. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. And don't forget, once we hit 750 subscribers, we're going to be giving away a pair of shoes. So please, let's make that happen as soon as possible. Don't forget to drop a like, leave a comment. That's going to help the video get through all the algorithms of YouTube to make sure everyone can see it and new people can see it. And if you need to find me outside of YouTube, go ahead and check me out on Instagram and Twitter at MadWatcher789. I have pictures of the sneakers sometimes, more than what we see here. And then also, of course, on sneakerhistory.com and the Sneaker History Podcast. All right, guys. So a lot of times when people do YouTube videos like myself, we want to try to get a shoe early. That's kind of the goal, to make sure we can be the first one sometimes to show you exactly what the shoe is, try to give you a good breakdown before they release, so you can actually buy them and know, hey, well, I like this or not. But other times it's not that practical. Buying shoes early is not something, at least for me, that is going to happen all the time, because A, they're way too expensive, B, they're more or less just way too expensive, and sometimes it just takes a while to get your hands on it. So really, I'm gonna keep doing what I keep doing with you guys. Bringing out shoes that I really like to review. And there's something I'm gonna start doing called late pickups. Shoes that have been reviewed probably already. Well, not all probably, but 99% of the time they have been reviewed. But it's some things I actually would get my hands on after the fact, something I really wanted. But just having to play the waiting game, because I didn't want to pay super high resale, and I did not want to, well, I didn't say did not want to, I wasn't able to get them on release day, because just sometimes it's impossible. No matter if it's just a GR, which is kind of silly. Anyway, the shoe we're looking at today is going to be one that released a couple months back, maybe about a month or so, but it's one I really liked, and I'd actually never had this Jordan model before, so this is my first time getting my hands on it, and you guys can probably tell from the box, which is completely destroyed. Thank you, GOAT. By the way, GOAT, if you guys are going to charge me for a good box, let's make sure the box is good. I mean, I'm not wearing it, so it's not a big deal, but at least, come on, this is ridiculous. This box should not have passed your quote-unquote inspection, but whatever. But if you can tell from the box, we're looking at a Jordan 13, and the colorway is going to be Jimmy Red, Black, Flint, Gray, and White. So you guys probably guessed it, we're looking at the Flint Gray, the Red Flint Jordan 13. Now, guys, this is one I really have my eye on, because A, I've never had a Jordan 13 like I mentioned before. So I was like, man, I really need to get my hands on a pair. But things like the He Got Games, the blue Flints, they just flew off shelves pretty quickly. In the sense of, well, I guess the He Got Games, maybe they didn't fly off shelves, because that was pre-pandemic. But I know when the blue Flints released, they flew pretty quickly. But that's neither here or there. I just really want a pair of 13s. And typically they would sit on shelves before COVID happened, where you can go into the mall. They actually had shoes sitting around. They would sit around and you can probably catch them for a little cheaper than actually retail. But that's not the case anymore, especially again with that quote unquote last dance effect. So I was able to actually just wait a little bit longer, kind of, buy my time, and I was able to get a pair. Clearly these are already untied and all this good stuff, because I've been wearing them. I think the Jordan 13 may have crept into my favorite Jordan list, because these are amazing. I always remember seeing them as a kid when they first came out. Was at 98, and remember seeing kids on the school bus have them. I just thought it was really cool, but just for some reason or another, I just never got a pair of 13s, which is fine. I think I have more of appreciation now, because I've always seen them and always really wanted them. So it's really cool now, years later, to actually get my hands on a pair. And I don't know, again, even when they came out later in life, I just somehow kept going by them for some reason. Don't know why, but here we are. Now, what really caught my eye about this particular colorway is that it was loosely based or inspired by Kevin Martin, which I put his picture up there, Kevin Martin's PE that he had, and this is when he played for the Rockets. You guys know me already, I am a Houston Rockets fan, even though they're actual garbage right now, but hopefully that second pick in the draft will get us somebody to rebuild around. But as a fan, I love to see my team colors are something really dope. So my want for Jordan 13, my fandom of the Houston Rockets all came together to boom, this particular shoe. And in my opinion, I mean, I know I'm gonna get flamed in the comments for this, but I think this one actually looks better than the traditional blue Flint. Something about that red just pops really nice against that blue, and I really don't like how it's associated with the Dallas Cowboy uniform of choice. I know you guys have probably seen the memes of the long jean shorts, the blue Flint Jordan 13s. I'm not a Cowboy fan whatsoever, so I won't be caught dead in those because of that. Now, this particular shoe, I don't really need to go through the tech specs, because again, you guys have seen a million videos on this. I just really want to show you guys because this is something I really like. It's something I want to add to the collection. And I think I may have done myself a disservice because now I really love the Jordan 13 after having it on foot. And I think I might buy more of them. Not necessarily this colorway, but there's more out there. And I really am interested in. Especially, I think one of my favorite looking shoes I never had was the Playoff 13. And hopefully that re-releases soon because that is a beautiful shoe. I've seen some older, I think it was the 2010, 2011 pair. I just don't trust that it's going to be in good shape when I buy it pre-owned. So I don't know. Maybe if I can find one for a decent price, maybe I'll take my chance. But as of now, I'm going to go ahead and rock these and any of those ones I can get at a decent price. Now, one of my favorite things about the 13, of course, is the cat eye or the holographic piece right here near the heel and the ankle of the shoe. It's just something that's so unique. You get the 23 with the Jordan Jumpman on it. It just looks so good, and I don't know, it's just a really nice detail, and along with the other little Jumpman holographic pod right here in the bottom of the shoe. I've heard that the 13 is amazing comfort to play ball in. We get the herringbone traction pods here. They're just great on court. I mean, I look at a lot of Night Wings and Wear Testers videos, and he just really swears by these as one of the better retros to play ball in. I will have to take his word for it because until I get a second pair, I won't play them because I just want to keep these as long as I can. I've been wearing them non-stop. I mean, there's already creases in the toe box. But if I can get a second pair for a decent price, I might try them on court when that time, you know, when I actually get to play basketball again. So I'm really stoked in this shoe. Again, I got them from Goat. I wish the box was, you know, a little nicer, but it is what it is. It was only probably about 20 bucks over retail, which not ideal, but you know what, I really wanted them, so it is what it is. I will say I hope that in, you know, newer retros or future retros, I should say, I hope that they do better on the leather on the tongue and the toe box because this stuff is, whew, it is awful. The good thing the shoe is so nice looking because the materials they use on the tongue and the toe are just absolutely terrible. I guess some people are gonna really just not buy the shoe because of that, but the design and the aesthetic of the shoe, really, I can look past the materials. But just, it's a tip, Jordan brand. You make those bad boys a little nicer, I think we'll all appreciate it. So you guys let me know. Is this a sneaker you guys added to your collection? I don't see many people wearing it. I mean, of course, it's sold out because every Jordan does at this point. But is this something you guys have added to your collection? Did you like it? Is it one of your favorite 13s? What does it rank in the 13s for you? Let me know down in the comments below. I'd really love to hear what you guys think. Until next time, guys, see ya.